let me go in and spin. The dig. The dig.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth.
Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do. Is that? Get on in here, Pete. You got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
5, 4, ignition, 2, 1.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for, but as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night,
if the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits. If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
In going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist, while it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages. Is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant. I just have to be careful. The other 2 crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
I'm Burville Mantequilla, and we're supposed to be playing the dig. I don't know if we can. It's a very difficult game to get to show up on OBS. Hopefully I can. Otherwise I'll do the screen capture thing, which might look like a fucking shit show, but it's the only way I can think of to do it. Yeah, the dig. It's another LucasArts one. It immediately started to play itself. There was no title screen. There's no settings. It just starts playing. So yeah, you're probably going to miss stuff from me trying to do stuff. I'm going to jump right in. We're going to see what's what. Let me do the overlay first.
Water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
It isn't a square screen.
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump into anything.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
Okay.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Right, so this is full screen on mine, but when it shows for you, it goes into a square TV screen kind of a thing. You're not missing anything. You're seeing everything I'm seeing. You're seeing both of those things on either side of the shuttle, all three astronauts, the tail, and the front window. So nothing's being cut off. So you've just got black bars on either side. Sorry about that. Okay, this is the best we're going to do. Examine, penultimate, aiming key, flashlight. Okay. Brink, Robbins. Is that me? Okay. Tool chest.
Robbins, this is Lowe. Do you read?
Robin's here. I read you.
Flying pig. Say something profound.
Have you looked up at the Earth yet, Robbins?
Oh, is that big blue thing the Earth?
Getting anything juicy for your first article?
I'm not writing my article right now, Commander Lowe.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
I'm very impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S. Geological Survey team that mapped the surface of Venus.
He'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make certain the detonation points they've chosen are suitable. See that big tool chest? We call it the pig.
I've logged 100 hours working with every tool in the pig, Commander Lowe.
Everything okay with the pig?
As far as I can see, Commander.
Some people get vertigo when they realize that they're hanging upside down 200 miles over the ocean.
Do some of them throw up? Is that what you want me to do?
I thought it was something you might want to write about.
I actually had a pretty good career as a writer before I had you to think up ideas for me, Commander.
This is all pretty dull so far, Robbins. I hope you can find something interesting for your lead.
Commander Lowe, am I doing something wrong?
No, I'm just trying to be friendly.
And I'm trying to be a good crew member. Can't you forget for even 1 second that I'm a reporter?
Low out.
Okay.
Low to Brink. Come in, Brink.
Brink here. I read you.
Everything okay with the pig?
Everything's fine as far as I can see, Commander. Miles can tell you more than I can.
So we've got an astronaut called Robbins and an astronaut called Miles? No. Oh my god. There's a Miles and there's a Robbins. They are not the same person.
What do you think of our star reporter?
Very unorthodox, bringing a reporter on a space mission. But she is very capable, and she writes interesting stories.
Happy to set foot on a new world, Brink?
Attila is a very old world, Commander. It is merely new to us. Low out.
It's the pig. Payload Specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Where are you going? Oh, I'm driving you around. Okay. So how do you do that? Miles. Okay. So Miles is this lady and Robbins is this lady.
Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
Yeah, Boston. I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
Okay.
How's the congressional campaign going without you?
Well, my opponent is demanding equal
Couldn't
time
have this
in
been
space.
done inside the
With or
shuttle?
without a suit?
Just don't screw up the mission, Boston, and I'll be in Congress next January.
We're ready when you are, Cora.
Just give the word, Boston, and you got yourself a pig.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed. Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
Low to landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too
She's
much.
really motherly
Oh, well.
over that thing. She said that twice. Okay.
Robbins, this is Low.
Robin's here. What is it?
Just want to make sure you're having a wonderful time, Robbins.
I'm very, very happy, Commander Lowe.
I'll bet you make the pig the hero of the story, Robbins.
So far, it has the most attractive personality.
I was making a joke, Robbins.
I know, Commander. So was I.
What do you think of our archaeologist, Brink?
Why
I'm
do
very
you...
impressed with his experience. He headed the U.S.
Why
Geological
are you
Survey
being such a gossip?
surface of Venus.
We'll be taking a close look at the asteroid to make
I
certain
thought it was going to
detonation
talk about
points
the
they've
thing
chosen
we're
are
trying to do. Right.
kind of strange thinking of nuclear explosives as precision instruments, isn't it?
I think it's a nice change, compared to thinking of them as weapons.
Oh, I see. That's your story angle. Nukes to save the world instead of destroy it.
That's way too long to be the headline, Commander. More likely it'll be Nukes Save World. Or maybe Nukes Blast Attila off course.
I thought it would be space aliens plot to abduct astronauts, destroy Earth with giant rock.
Apparently my career is amusing to you, Commander.
Why is it I can tease everybody on this crew except you?
Because they know you like them, Commander.
I like you, Robbins.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Low out. Frank, this is Low. Do you read?
Frank here. I read you.
Right, if I ask you a question, is it going to be some weird chit-chat?
Are you getting a good look at the asteroid, Brink?
I have hardly looked at anything else, Commander.
Keep an eye on the pig, okay? Don't want it drifting off into space.
I travel all this way, and I end up as a swineherder.
Schweinflug.
The explosive charges haven't been bumped or anything, have they, Brink?
Alpha Charge and Beta Charge are both doing fine, Commander.
Okay.
Low out.
Do I need to do something? There we go. Explosive Unit Alpha, Explosive Unit Beta, 0G Digger Shovel.
It won't accomplish anything. I can't use these two things together. It won't do anything.
Alright. Okay. So... Right, am I giving it to him?
Much more elegant than the shovel, and more useful in space.
How much did that thing cost the taxpayers?
So how do you use it? Well, it's gone. I don't have it anymore.
Please be sure to put that in the right location.
Okay, so I don't have the thing anymore. Oh no, it's down there. I'm like, I don't have the thing anymore. Right, ask her what to do.
Load a payload over.
Miles here.
How are we looking for?
Taking a grand tour before you get to the target site, Boston?
Kinda hate to leave your baby here on the surface, Cora.
I'm not sentimental, Austin. My little piggy's got a job to do.
What if it fries when the nukes go off?
I can already smell bacon.
Low out.
Am I supposed to be going? Are we supposed to be going somewhere else? That was it? We were just supposed to leave? Fucking hell. Quadrant 2. Oh my god. Right, we're in quadrant 2. That was what you said to put one down in, yeah?
Load a break. Come in, break. Break here.
Is there anything that should make us reconsider the placement of the charges?
The original choice of quadrant seems adequate, Commander.
explosive charges haven't been involved or anything,
You asked that last time. Right. Very limited conversations. Okay. So will you let us do it now?
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion. Nice and smooth now.
Do we need the shovel to do some on top of that?
You can't dig with shovels here in low gravity.
Well,
There's
why?
no easy way to get leverage.
Why have I
Besides,
got
we've got
one?
the exact tool designed for this job.
Why did we bring one then? Why did we bring one? You're the idiot. You're aware of that, right?
Shuttle, this is low. Replacing the explosives in quadrant 2. Acknowledged. Could you give me a hand with this break? I'll be right there, Commodore. Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set. Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
What about the woman? There's 2 women. Okay, so do I need to arm it?
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Okay. So we're telling you.
Load aboard, do you copy? I'm here, boss. Looks like the nuke is set in this quadrant, kid. Keep trucking, boss. How's our little piggy? Ugly as ever, but the Corps might have a different opinion. Are we in position, kid? Attila's giving us less gravity than I expected, but the attitude jets are compensating. Low out.
Okay.
Miles is slow, do you read?
I read you low. What is it?
How are we doing with the news score?
Pretty good. Except my instruments are showing that at least one of them is not yet armed.
I just want you to know you've got my vote, Cora.
Till my opponent offers you more money.
Okay, I was hoping they were going to tell me where it was.
Frank, come in, Frank. Frank here. Is our last charge doing all right, Frank? It's a little lonely, but it's doing fine.
Right, so where's it going?
Low out. Robbins, this is slow.
Robbins here. What is it?
Let's blow up a plan and do it together sometime, Robbins.
Oh, you think of the most romantic ideas.
You're kidding. That's the first time I've teased you and you didn't bite my head off.
That was the first time you didn't make fun of my profession.
Low out.
Okay. Right. Quadrant 2, quadrant 4, quadrant 3. I don't know what quadrant they want us to put it in. So not down here then. Okay, so it's not here. It's not 4. 3. Look at them all zooming.
Guess what, boys and girls? Using the zero-G digger on this boulder is gonna work just as well as trying to move a sand dune with a teaspoon. We better think of something else. Better find out what mission control suggests. Mission control? I'm not going to use it until I'm sure there's nothing we can do. Just think for a minute.
Is this what the shovel's for? After giving me attitude about not using a shovel, not being stupid?
Cora, I can't. I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in zero-G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? Might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash it right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Frank, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear. Thanks for the warning.
Oh, see?
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I know it only applies to women in bars. If you can pick her up.
Careful, kid. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article. I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Roberts. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
Okay, so now we're gonna use our digger.
No need. The target's ready for the explosive charge.
Oh, you just needed to pry it. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Shuttle, this is slow. Now placing the explosive on the base of the asteroid in Quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Rick. Of course, come on, though.
Get closer to the brink. Why do you always need him to come all the way over just to go with you? You just catapulted that boulder into space by yourself. Okay.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspaper columns.
Okay. They're not coming with you? Oh, they are now. Okay. Whee! Right, we're back here. Okay.
Board? Come in, Board.
I read low. What is it?
Low out.
No!
Board, this is low. Do you read?
I read low. What is it?
I'm just prank calling you.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Come on back home and we'll celebrate with a banquet of food in the tube.
Y'all come back now here.
Do you think the pig will really survive these explosions?
Well, Cora wasn't sure. Do you think she'd let you leave her babe down there?
Okay. If you ask, what do you think about having this journalist with us?
Are we in position, Ken?
Okay.
Attila's giving us less gravity than I expected, but but the attitude jets are compensating. You know what's pathetic about you, kid? All this mission means to you is that you'll have a new line you can use to pick up women. Hey, babe, want to drink with the guy who saved the world?
This mission means a lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah, this mission means there'll still be women to pick up.
That's not something profound.
Blow out.
This astronaut does not know what profound means. Okay, we're not doing asteroid lander again. Okay, so how do we, are we leaving like that? Okay. Where am I going? Shuttle, is that it? Okay.
Let's head back to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance.
Zoom! Am I getting, how am I getting you in?
Frank, come in, Frank.
Armageddon, what is it?
Well, Frank, how did you like your first walk in space?
Much less strenuous than collecting rock samples on Earth. Almost relaxing.
Okay.
Blow out.
I don't know how to get them to go back in. Do we need to ask one of these dudes?
Load aboard, do you copy?
This is boarded.
You think the ship will withstand the explosion?
Oh, we'll be at a safe distance. Unless a big old rock decides to fly exactly our way.
And what then?
We'll never know what hit us.
What about the one that you prized out?
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
Okay.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors
It's a
closed.
bit of a pain trying to work out how to get them to say, come in.
The explosion armed. Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it. Now let's see, it's a big green triangle with a little red circle.
Shut up and push hand. My baby get an invitation.
Here we go. We have detonation.
I thought it was going to be more impressive than that, to be honest.
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the big telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce. Fracturing. We're stabilizing. The radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say again?
Everything go for service walk and you're up.
Then let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery.
Why doesn't the force of the explosion
Careful, kids.
propel it away from Earth?
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth, new
I'm not making speeches, Roberts. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect raw samples later. Right now, I'd like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Roberts?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way. Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time. Please be careful. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
It was definitely totally worth bringing a journalist that has language skills. She's been vital.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
Was it created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel, old but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections in the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
It's Asteroid M.
I think you're right, Brink. The stone projection is natural.
Yes, but what is it doing here?
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Definitely not. A metal plate. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Rose. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commodore. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robin.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately after.
Oh, cool. This is like secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down inside something.
The plate is gone?
It's a small, dark opening.
Oh, is this probably what the torch is for?
It's a small, dark opening.
So I don't need the magnifying glass if just clicking on it does it. Right.
It's a small, dark opening.
Use the bloody flashlight!
It's a small, dark
Oh,
opening.
stop saying that.
It won't accomplish anything.
Fine. So what are you doing then?
It's the pig.
It's the pig.
It's a small, dark opening.
I know, but you won't do anything. Are we phoning somebody?
Miles, this is Lowe. Do you read?
I'm here, Boston. Yak away.
Cora, did you ever pass notes in class?
All the time, Boston.
I feel like somebody's passed me a note, only I don't know how to read it. Low out. Gordon, this is Lowe. Do you read?
This is Gordon.
Anything from Houston?
No, the tracking stations report that everything's fine so far.
Low out. Frank, Command break. A radio, what is it? If it's not a message, then what is it? It could be anything. Discarded garbage, a doorway, maybe the message is simply not visible to our eyes. I don't know. What do you think, Miss Robbins? It's a little awkward having a reporter with us now.
Oh, not this again. Okay, it's just no matter what happens, it's the same conversation.
Blow out.
So I have to phone her.
Robbins, this is slow.
Robbins here. I read you.
Does all this mean anything to you?
It means that military secrecy is probably going to stop the scientists of the world from studying one of the great secrets of our time.
Thanks for your help, Robbins.
Relax, Commander. I know it's your idea.
Don't worry, Robbins. The secrecy won't last long. We just have to have some idea of what we're dealing with before we take off the lid.
I'm as eager to know what these metal plates are about as you are.
Blow out.
So the torch isn't helping him. Are we using the zero-G digger?
I can't use these two things together.
Well, you can't use anything else. You didn't use the shovel and you're not using the... He keeps saying it's dark.
It's a small dark opening.
So use the fucking flashlight then. Okay, so we're not doing...
Robbins. Come in, Robbins.
Robbins here. I read you.
I'm hoping Dr. Brink can make some sense of what we're looking at.
Whatever it is we're looking at.
Blow out.
So I just feel like we're supposed to shine a torch down there, but he's not doing it. Am I using something on the projection? Did I try this?
It won't do anything.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections. It's your decision, Commander. I'm going to push another one. I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seemed to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Well, here goes nothing. We're with you, Commander.
Okay, so the first one, apparently he wasn't having any of it, but this one, it will just go in. It's kind of difficult to navigate.
This time to update you. Load the shuttle. Standing. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes before we climb.
I'm just checking I wasn't being drowned out. So there's another thing there, but nothing else. Core, square indentations, plate. Ah, we got a puzzle happening.
These plates probably fit together, but how?
Oh, that got so much bigger. Okay. That got so much bigger. There we go. So we've clearly got to find a couple more.
I can't use this.
So there's nothing else. Vent. Tunnel. Okay, vent. What's the vent about?
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
So we're back. So are we using something on the vent?
It won't do anything. It won't do anything. A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
That doesn't do anything either. So there's a vent, but none of that does anything with it. And we can't go in it. And there's not another... I'm not seeing any other plates. So everywhere around it takes you out of it. So are we going in that other one now? Now that we found that we're looking for something, are we going into the other one? Or is he just going to say it's a dark tunnel and not do anything again?
It's a small dark opening.
Yeah, he's still saying the same thing. Right, let's go in there and then radio them. Okay.
Load a shuttle. Come in, Ken. Static. All this rock must be interfering with our radios.
So she's the same.
Load a shuttle. Come in, Cora. Static. All this rock must be interfering with our radios.
So do I need to go back to radio them? Or is it going to be repeat dialogue?
Load aboard, do you copy? This is boarded. Anything from Houston? No, the tracking stations report that everything's fine so far. I gotta tell you, it's hard to stay calm when you're floating around inside an alien structure. Well, stay calm, boss. And be careful. Don't mess with things you don't understand. Ken, my whole mission here is to mess with things I don't understand. Well, I guess that's why you're in there and I'm out here. Low out.
So we'll try her.
Miles, this is Low. Do you read?
This is mine.
Cora, did you ever pass notes in class?
All the time, Boston.
I feel like somebody's passed me a note, only I don't know how to read it. There's no reason you can't know, since security's locked down tight now. Attila's an alien artifact, hollowed out in regular geometric patterns.
I bet Robbins, the reporter, is going ape.
Blow out.
So odd projection. Okay, are we prying into this now?
I wish I knew what these odd projections are.
I've taken pictures of them for analysis.
Right, so are we doing this as well?
It's another metal plate.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
It's a small dark opening.
Another fucking one. Okay. So you're not gonna use the torch there either.
It's a small dark opening.
No. So I'm assuming we're using this up here too. Just find as many as we can.
We're 3 for 3 here, folks. I put the flipping message in the ball.
It's another small dark opening.
It's a deep hole into the rock.
Is she gonna go?
It's a deep hole into the rock. It's a deep hole into the rock.
God, what's the point of the fucking flashlight? What's the point of the fucking flashlight?
It won't accomplish anything.
So, dark tunnel. Shaft. Small shaft. Small shaft. Flying pig.
It's the pig.
It's still a pig, okay. Is there something we've missed here? Right, my talk is it. I've got to talk to you.
Robbins, this is slow. Do you read?
Robbins here. What is it?
Do you see anything significant?
That pentagon shape on the far wall. I think it's raised up from the surrounding surface.
We've already been over there.
Like a pedestal.
A pedestal, but there's nothing standing on it.
Unless we do. Who would have guessed that Attila had a place like this inside?
Somebody guessed something, Commander. Or you wouldn't have been given your secret mission.
I'm hoping Dr. Brink can make some sense of what we're looking at.
Whatever it is we're looking at.
If we need the pig, bring it in here with us.
I'm sure you'll make the right call.
Right, maybe I've just got to go through the dialogue options. Maybe I've just got to go through the dialogue options. Although, I was going to say, it only lets me talk to Robbins.
Brink, this is slow. Do you read? Brink, yeah? I read you. Does this make any sense to you?
This cavern has been shaped as a dodecahedron, but I have no idea.
Dodecahedron! I can't hear dodecahedron without Lisa Simpson trying to teach Maggie how to talk coming into my head. Dodecahedron! Dodecahedron!
This looks like more than we ever expected.
Don't be foolish, Commander. I am a geologist, yes, but there are many geologists more prominent than I. Always I suspected that my work in archaeology was the real reason I was brought along.
Do 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 do.
What do you think we're starting?
So nothing new comes up. All you can do with this woman is talk about the fact she's a reporter. Everybody else gets new dialogue. She just continues to be a reporter. Why did you bring her if all she is a reporter?
Do you see any need for the pig being here with us? No, I can see just fine without it. Blow out.
Right, so we talk to people. Tunnel. Vent. Am I supposed to do something with that vent? Apart from find it? There's nothing else. But it wouldn't let me do anything. If you click on the pig, you can't go in there and get more tools. So there's not something more to get.
A small vent leading back to the outer chamber.
Won't use it. Okay. Won't use it on the vent. It won't work on the vent. Okay.
It won't accomplish anything.
Okay.
It won't accomplish anything.
So I could interact with that even though it wouldn't accomplish anything. But I can't interact with it. Tunnel. Yeah, you can't. Show the digger to Robbins?
How much did that thing cost the
Oh.
taxpayers?
I don't think this is it. They're going to go all the way over there and say no.
It won't accomplish anything.
There you go. Now it lets me. I was all over that and it didn't do anything. He's going to say no again.
It won't accomplish anything.
So what are we doing? What are we doing from here then? What is that vent there for? Nothing I've got is doing anything with that. Why does it exist if you can't do anything? So these are back. Oh, where did these come from? They weren't there before. These weren't here before. I've just been wandering around looking for them. People on the shuttle are like, oh shit. We turned into a gemstone. We turned into a dodecahedron!